Hey there, my name is Crystal Grimes, and I just wanted to take a quick minute to do kind of like an introductory video and tell you a few things about First Forms My Transformation, and why I signed up, why is it working for me, what my next goals are, what my light bulb moments have been, and what my takeaway, or one of my biggest takeaways. So I'm just going to start with why I signed up. And actually, I've worked out like my entire life on and off, but I've always been a heavier person. So I realized in December, I went on a treehouse trip with my sisters and my mom, and I took a picture with all of us together. And I remember looking at myself thinking, wow, Crystal, you have let yourself go. And I was just so heavy. And so I decided at first that I thought, oh, you're just going to do keto again. Everything will be great. And then I started thinking keto is not sustainable. Like, it just doesn't work. So I saw a photo that my cousin had posted, and she completed one of the sprint challenges for First Forms My Transformation Challenge. So I decided that I really wanted to sign up and try that out. So I downloaded the app and I contacted Megan and got signed up to complete the challenge. And I remember at first I really didn't want to take my pictures. I didn't want to do any of those things. But finally I did it. I took the plunge and I did it. So why do I think this worked for me? Honestly, I think it's really just taking all of those things into account that Megan first taught me about, counting your macros and all the things that your body needs in order to survive and to flourish and to really take off on, gaining muscle and losing weight. There's a lot of things that work together in order to make that work. And so that's one of the things, like I previously spoke about, like that sustainability portion. So being able to eat real foods, protein-rich foods, and trying to figure all of those things out really made this successful for me and continues to make it successful for me. I remember, in the beginning, I really didn't think I was going to be able to complete hardly any of the workouts. And I had to modify a lot of them, which is okay. Like, at least I was still doing them. And now I can do the majority of them without modification. So, it's a combination of the workouts and the foods, all mixed together. That's what works for me. I also started using some of my, of the First Form supplements. And I feel like that's really helped me as well. So some of my next goals are to continue to strive to do the challenges that are put out by those at First Form, to continue to do those challenges and to be able to max out my reps, gain strength, gain muscle, be able to have, more endurance when I'm doing things, being able to get all of those in more sets in and reps when I'm completing my workouts. And of course, losing more weight, because I really want to get down to my goal weight. Light bulb moments for me, get your protein in and definitely drink your water. If you do not, you will not, succeed. And so just making sure that you're really hitting those macros, reaching those goals for your macros and drinking all the water that you possibly can even think about drinking. But my biggest takeaway from this, really, honestly, I have done things throughout this challenge and the challenge previously that I never thought I could do before. But if you put your mind to something, write down your goals on pieces of paper and just, having accountability. So posting in your group, posting on Instagram, posting on Facebook, everybody's watching you and they're cheering you on, and then you start cheering other people on too. So really having that accountability portion. But those are my biggest takeaways. So I hope this video helps someone else, and have a great evening.